Hello, this is Captain Jim Luken of Total Experience Charters based here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Today we're out on the beautiful Waccamaw River, and the purpose of this video is to just give you some sense of what it would be like if you came here and got in my boat with me and did a little cruising, did a little experiencing of the Waccamaw River. The Waccamaw River is an incredible blackwater system, one of the few undammed systems, unregulated systems on the East Coast. It's associated with huge expanses of swampland. It's still a tidal river, even up here in the upper reaches. If you come and you want to experience the Waccamaw River, we can do all kinds of things, and we can tailor a trip pretty much to what you want to do. We can just do a simple little few hours of cruising, sightseeing, and photography, and there's plenty of things to take pictures of. We can do some fishing. There's lots of brim, there's lots of catfish, and there's lots of bass in this system. And we can just relax, get out every now and then in one of these sandy little spots, eat a little lunch, and just enjoy nature. So if you're interested in seeing the Waccamaw River or experiencing the Waccamaw River, give me a call or email me at totalexperiencecharters, and we'll see what we can do to work out a trip for you. So Total Experience Charters is kind of unique. First off, this is not one of those charters where you go out in a huge boat in the open ocean. My boat's a Bay Pro 183 XL. It's a comfortable boat. I can take maybe 2 or 3 people, so I'm going to give you an up close and personal experience if we go out. A boat like this is almost perfect for a lot of the areas along the Grand Strand that are always incredibly shallow. And so with a boat like this, I can get up in the swamps, I can get up in the shallows, I can get up in the inshore marshes with no problem. So if you come and you take a cruise with me on Total Experience Charters, this is the boat we'll be using. All right, let's talk a little bit about fishing. I know there's a lot of you guys out there big bass fishermen. We got a lot of bass in this river here. It's not quite like Kentucky Lake or some of the inland lakes where the bass get huge, but we have a lot of bass. And there's so much downed wood up and down this river, you can fish for days and never fish the same place twice. So if you like to bass fish, come on down. If you got kids and they want to go fishing, definitely get in contact with me. I love taking kids fishing. I'll show kids how to fish. I'll bait up the hooks. We'll catch more brim than you can ever count, and we'll have a great time. Shoot, I'll even take a video of your kids fishing. I'll produce it and send it back home with you. So if you got kids and you want them to have a fishing experience down here in the Grand Strand, give me a call. Let's talk birds. Just recently, I've become kind of a birder myself. I never realized just how many birds there are around. Let me tell you, here on the Waccamaw River in the spring and in the summer, you can come up here, turn the engine off and drift. You can see all kinds of birds. I've been out here at times, warblers flying everywhere, pileated woodpeckers flying everywhere. So if you're a birder and you want to come and experience the birds that frequent some of these swamps and elevated areas along the Waccamaw River, come see me. I can accommodate that, and I love taking people out on birding trips. It's a really something that's very interesting, and you always see something new. All right, here we're at a different place. We're down here at Little River. Swing Bridge in Little River is behind me, and I want to talk just a little bit about some of the packages or cruises we can take here in Little River. It's a crowded place, but you come during the week, it's not so bad. Right where I'm sitting, it's kind of a unique situation because the dividing line between freshwater and saltwater is right here. So you got a system that gets a lot of mixing of fresh and saltwater, and depending on the time of the year, catch all kinds of different things. Right where I'm sitting right here, near the Swing Bridge, I've caught giant blue catfish, caught red drum, spotted sea trout. Just depends on the situation and what the water's doing. And there you hear the Swing Bridge in the background. So we can come out here to Little River and we can fish, and you can catch just about anything you can imagine that swims in brackish water. And we're going to now go down to one of the marshes down here and show some of the shallow inshore areas where we can go. So now we're down near the Little River Inlet. We put in at the swing bridge there at Little River, and we motored down here. It's about a 10-15 minute run down to the jetty. We pulled up into a little shallow marsh area. Right behind us over here on the right is Wadey's Island, and off back there in the distance you can see North Myrtle Beach. So this gives you some idea where we are. This little shallow marsh area in here, 6 to 8 feet deep. We can catch flounder, we can catch red drum, sometimes catch some spotted sea trout up in here, but it's a nice calm little place. If the wind's really howling, you can come up in here and fish nice and relaxed, sort of a trip. Out there in the main channel, it's about 20 feet deep in some places. You can catch spotted sea trout out there, catch big sharks. So you can catch just about anything you want depending on where you want to go out here in the inlet. And so come on down here and book a trip with Total Experience Charters. We'll tailor the trip to whatever you need. And like I said before, this is a small boat. We can get up in these shallow areas. I can get you up into a foot of water up in there with no problem whatsoever. The only downside, of course, is I'm only able to take 2 or 3 people along with me, but that makes for a personal experience. So give us a try.